Once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Paris Saint-Germain grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Nedjed. Deep cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Kyle Walker. Lam. Can he get it through? That's been slipped through. Oh, well played. Corner number 2 then. And it's a great chance! And now a sudden chance to counter. Del Piero. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Del Piero. Looking to go deep. Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Raul. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Beckham. Threads one in. Batista chance! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Beckham, the regular corner taker. Beckham plays it short. And that was nowhere near his best. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's managed to get free. Hok-Ji-Sung. Now it's Raul. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Del Piero cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Beckham for Musiala. It's a really well-measured ball. Tries to play it through. And he's gone direct here. Shot could be on. Out to the left it goes. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. The ball, bullish header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Haaland actually did.
And we hit half-time. So it's all squared. Neither And so we're off again. Oh, easy pickings there. Throw it. Nedved gets into a good position.
Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Mateus makes the interception. Balde. Searching pass he's played there. And it's been played through. He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Paris Saint-Germain applying the press here. A high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Musiala looking to add to his goal. Raul. Can he get on the end of this? Played into space out wide. Musiala. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Del Piero. Nicely intercepted. And it's Rijkaard. Walker calmly anticipates. Lahm. Del Piero. So what can they make of this? And he's picked out the run. He's shifting through the gears here. Lahm delivers. Tries to get it clear. Batistuta, who's set up one goal so far. Oh, that's well spotted. Beckham. Now, can they get him away? Lahm looking to run onto it. The keeper gets his hands on it. Beckham. Musiala. That is a little undercooked. Now it's Del Piero. Spread it left. Now it's Musiala. Sung. Now it's Beckham.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Tries to pass it through. Beckham with the cross. Schmeichel deals with that nice and simple. Lahm. And the pass is intercepted. That'll be a throw-in. looking to play him in. Serginho moves wide and looking to get onto this. Balde can get it clear.
Camisa 18, camisa 6, camisa 17. Teremos uma substituição.
So, third corner of the game. And this is... And the finish! And he's heaved it away. And this is Hazard. Oh, no joy this time.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Del Piero picks it up out wide. Quality ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Ronaldinho, and he's been shifted off it. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. And this is Del Piero. And he whips it in, he gets big! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Koundé. Messi. He's on it, can he get away?
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Nice control. That looks a decent ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
And he's got his range wrong there. Time added on will be 2 minutes.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Now this could be a... He's had a shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the fullback role. I mean, his contributions attacking-wise can match up with some of the leading playmakers around. And I don't think I've ever seen anyone so productive in that role. Some of his cross-field passing is quite ridiculous.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that could set him on his way. He's cut it out. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he cuts out the supply. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Del Piero has it out wide and in space. Looking tidy in possession here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It's Lewandowski! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Aims beyond the defence. Alexander-Arnold tries to pass it through. Knocks it into space. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Del Piero. Lam plays big header. It's come back out to him. Goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? Well, that's been cut out, well played. Nantes applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
30 minutes gone. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, nicely intercepted. Not the most accurate pass. Del Piero tries to get it clear. Son Heung-min. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Here's Lewandowski. Messi. Looking for the run. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he shoots! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And we have our very first corner.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now they can spring out of defence. Cannavaro concedes a free kick for that. Del Piero. Half-time getting close now. Nedved. It's a chance for a shot! It's hit the upright. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Lovely pass, but can he get there? In towards the back. Up he goes! Oh, it's hit the post! And now the breakaway. It's a really well-measured ball. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? No, it's not getting there. And we hit half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. That's the start of another 45 minutes. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's in a great position here. Bebeto! Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Raul engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Bebeto. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. Here it is. That could spell trouble. Quality ball. And they can counter here. Raul. Searching pass he's played there. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cross to the back post. He gets big. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
It's their second corner of the game. Rijkaard with the clearance. Nantes are looking to go forward now. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it out wide. Balde puts a cross in. Gattuso. Backward it goes. Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Raul. Gattuso. He's looking wide.
Changement. Le numéro 18, Messi. Le numéro 17, le numéro 5.
Now, can they get him away? Floated through.
Le numéro 10.
He's made sure that's not
Le
getting
numéro
through.
27.
He ran himself into
numéro
trouble
8.
there. Free kick
Le
given
numéro
away.
3. Changement en cours.
Nicely weighted ball. And Batistuta! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Now it's Ronaldinho. That is a great pick out. This is Batistuta. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards to further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Back into the middle. Now this could be a chance. Shoots the shoots! No mistake! How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Del Piero. And he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Played into space. Serginho providing an outlet on that flank. That's a decent clearance. Ronaldinho. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Serginho. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Luis Araujo. Mateus gets across to intercept that. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And he's got the beating of his man. Nantes can breathe again. Just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well read. And The danger is averted. Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps additionnel.
And he's had it nicked away.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Luis Araujo.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, played through for the wide man.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Del Piero. Looking to play him in. Passing is crisp and sharp. That is good alertness. Akanji. And that's it. So what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. It's us or them. Always has been, always will be. Who do you think? It's a mighty effort!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Nedved. Lahm. Now that's a lovely exchange. Lahm made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Now it's McTominay. Kimmich. Out towards the flank. McTominay. Rijkaard. He's gone for goal! Gattuso. He's going to be disappointed with that. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Played back in. Tries to play it through. And it's Del Piero. Now, can they get him away? Oh, super ball! Gets his head on it! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Del Piero with the cross. Oh, well played. Kimmich. And he's intervened well there. First quarter of an hour gone.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Vardiol is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And it's Kimmich. Has a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Adriano, and here's Neymar. That's good play. Shapes to shoot! There's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Lazio grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Can he get on the end of this? Rummenigge! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Now it's Neymar. Vardiol. Good play on the left-hand side here. Very nearly half an hour gone here. He's had it taken off him midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Out to the right. Pinches it off him. And it's Kimmich. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rummenigge. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, he's bustling through here. He's had a shot! Oh, crossbar! Oh, that pass isn't the best. Aims beyond the defence. Neymar. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for the run. Spread it left. And he lines up a cross. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Haaland gathers from the goal kick. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for a runner. That's beautifully weighted. Gattuso. Del Piero. Chance here to counter. Can he get it through? Oh, and the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, shooting chance! It's in! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Driving forward. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, good-looking ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Del Piero, looking to play him in. Great ball if he can get there. And he's cut it out. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to live the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we are already promptly back underway. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Del Piero. It's played through for him. Look at the space. Ready finish! Oh, well spotted. Had to be at his very sharpest there. Well read, and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. Vinicius Junior looking to be a menace in the final third. Alexander-Arnold delivers with whip. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. It's their second corner of the game. And it's right. He's had a shot! Goal! Lazio! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, such a clever touch. Knocks it out wide, back into the middle. Del Piero. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe gets into a good position. Lahm picks it up out wide. Terrific header! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero
Corner
11.
number 2 then.
Numero 18. Lasciano il campo per il numero 21. Ronaldinho. Il numero 17.
Chiellini gets rid without sophistication. Kyle Walker. But it's Thuram. That has been cut short. Rijkaard. Gravenberg. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nice sequence of passes this. And here's Yamal. Yamal going face to face with his great rival. McTominay. And he's picked it up out wide. He's tried one! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Lazio have their third
Sostituzione
corner.
di giocatori. Numero 15. Lam. Viene sostituito con il numero 27. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Vardiol with the short one. Vardiol. And he's whipped it across. And it's Gravenberg. Oh, that's nice. Nicely spread. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a good position here.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Gravenberg calmly anticipates. And here's the chance to counter. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And he's worked it through. He's there and gets it away. Turns and the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Ronaldinho. Serginho's cross. And they can counter here. It's a searching pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Serginho's, he gets big! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Not the most accurate pass.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Nice looking ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Showing great feet there. Serginho's cross. There's the shot! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football.